the old man who loves his sports and he won't shut up, but he knows his stuff every day.
Hey everybody, it's Ask Opa. How you doing? Sorry about last week. Wasn't feeling too good. Needed a little break. But I'm back, better than ever. Ready to talk about lots of my favorite things. We're going to start talking with golf. Played a round of golf this morning. Had a great time, guys. So much fun. Weather's beautiful here in British Columbia. I play out at the Chilliwack Golf and Country Club. My course, I love it. It's nice, walkable. Had a great fun today with 3 other guys. I've got some interviews for you guys to see on who they think is going to win the Bay Hill. It's the Bay Hill weekend. Bay Hill, Arnold Palmer's course. I played it. I played it about 2 years ago. My wife and I went down to Florida, had a great time, and we checked into the Bay Hill Hotel, and I got to play the Bay Hill course. Oh, it's amazing. Arnie's course. I loved it. This is one of the biggest weekends, one of the biggest events for golf for a lot of the big names. They're going to have all 3 of the big name guys in there. Scotty Scheffler, number 1 ranked in the world. Rory just took over number 2 ranked in the world. And Xander Schauffele, now number 3. Xander's first tournament this year, guys. Be excited. He could have a good tournament, and he could be tops in there again this year. It's going to be a lot of fun. The course is so gorgeous, and the players love that course. It's a favorite of Tiger Woods. He won it like 6 or 7 times. The guy just loves the course. It'll be a lot of fun. And tomorrow, I'll be playing Chilliwack Golf and Course again, Golf and Country Club. We're looking for definitely members. So if you ever get around the city of Chilliwack and you want to play some golf, or you're moving there, check out Chilliwack's Golf and Country Club. I love it. It's a walkable course. My wife plays there. My brother, got a big family that gets out there and plays a lot. Affordable. It's a nice course, really nice. People are friendly there. They got a restaurant. They got driving range. They got a little snack shack. It's an awesome place. Check out Chilliwack Golf and Country Club. But check out this week, Bay Hill. It's going to be a fun tournament. I watch golf as much as I can. I love it. I myself am pulling for Rory. I love Rory. Love to see him win this weekend. It'll be a lot of fun. But other guys have different opinions. They got different favorite guys. It'll be a good round of golf for everybody playing that tournament. And it's one of, like I said, highlights of the year in the PGA. So check out this week. Check out Bay Hill. Thanks, guys. Today I'm at the Chilliwack Golf Course. I finished a round this morning, and I felt we were going to do some interviews today on the course, a couple things about Chilliwack members here that have been for a while, and we're going to talk a little bit about the Bay Hill tournament that's going on. So, can I get your name?
Yes, Neil McLean.
Neil. So, how long have you been a member here?
I've been a member for 21 years.
21 years, and you really like the place?
I love the place. It's my home away from home.
Wow. Do you feel the new improvements they've done to the golf course?
I think the new management team, the new head pro, all the work that's being done to get the new irrigation system in, they're all positive endeavors, and I think we're going to be the best course out here.
Wow. That's awesome to hear. I'm a member. I've only been a member like 5 years, but 3 of the years I was injured, but now I'm back. I love the course too. With the course, have you found, I know we're down for a lot of members right now, but you feel possibly we're going to get all these members back?
I think once the improvements are done and in place and people see what a good course it is, I think we'll get a lot of members back and hopefully a lot of new members.
Wow, that's awesome. See, I love to hear this. I love golf and I love hearing about this. Now, I think you must be, I see you here on the golf course a lot, so you must be a guy that loves golf that much. Right now, the Bay Hill tournament is going on, which is with Arnold Palmer's course, Bay Hill. I got to play it once, loved it. I think I told you guys already in the show that I love the course. So I'm going to ask this gentleman here who he thinks is going to win this tournament. It's a big one. Arnie's probably looking down, going, "Who's going to win this one?" So, what do you think?
Well, in today's weird political environment, I got to go Corey Connors all the way.
Wow.
He's tied for second right now. He's going to bring it home.
Corey Connors, Canadian boy.
You heard it here first.
Wow, thank you very much.
Right,
I really appreciate you doing the
Thanks
interview
very
with
much.
me. And
thank you, everyone.
see you guys. I'll talk to you later.
Thanks, mate.
Today I'm here at the Chilliwack Golf Course. I've already interviewed 1 member. Now I got a buddy of mine, Franco. I play golf with him here at the Chilliwack Golf Course. I've been known him now, his 2nd year. I've known Franco. Love the game. I love this course. I signed up the game for another year trying to get new members coming back again, but I wanted Franco to come talk, tell me a little bit what he thinks about the course this year, what it's going to be like, and everything else.
I've been a member here now. This will be my 3rd year here. I live in Abbotsford. I picked golf up again after 13 years of not playing about 5 years ago, and I came in here and played one round here and loved it. Now, as I've been here for the few years, the course has taken a big turn. There's been a new head pro, and there's now a new general manager. So what we're trying to do is we've just raised a bunch of money, and we're getting the irrigation fixed. So please, if anybody does come here, just bear with us. Our fairways are not very well manicured. There's a lot of dirt and hard pan. Our bunkers or sand aren't that great, but our greens are beautiful. Caleb, the head greenskeeper, is marvelous for what he gets to work with. Unfortunately, the management that was here before buried this place, in my opinion, put them into distress, and then left. So now the new management's come in, and they're doing amazing things, and they're trying to get this course back into to be one of the best courses in the Lower Mainland, out here in the Fraser Valley for sure. The one thing I can guarantee you, and you can count, is when you come here, everybody that's here, all the employees are incredibly friendly. Beautiful people, super helpful, very kind. So you'll come here and you'll feel welcome. You just got to give us a break because the course is not in very good shape. But hopefully in the next few years it will be. And joining now will give you an incredible, beautiful golf course in about 3 years if you can stick that long. And as far as Eric here goes, great guy. Knowledge on sports, second to none. We might not always agree, but great guy. Again, his knowledge on all different sports is top notch. And if you listen to his podcast, you definitely be educated on many different subjects. Just remember this, I'm a better golfer than you. So thank you very much. Have a great day.
Hold on.
Okay.
Franco, that's awesome. Thank you, buddy. I really appreciate it. But I want to ask you one more question.
Okay.
Franco knows I'm a gambler. Franco's been a couple times to the poker tournaments we play in. He knows I'm going to Vegas. I want to play the big World Series.
Yeah.
But this weekend, Bay Hill is going on. Arnold Palmer's course. He's got the big event. They've got the top 3 golfers in the world going. Xander Schauffele, Scotty Scheffler, and Rory McIlroy. So there's a lot of big names in this tournament. Franco, I know you know your golf.
Yeah.
Who do you think is going to win this weekend?
I think it's going to be Jordan Spieth. He's the last 3 tournaments. He's been in the mix Friday, Saturday, Sunday a little bit. He just came back from wrist surgery, but he's starting to putt and look like the old Spieth. So I'm going to go with somebody that probably nobody will, and that'll be Jordan Spieth.
Franco, do you think any chance for Corey Connors, the Canadian, or any Canadian to be having a shot at this year's tournament?
If I'm going to pick any, the truth is, who's our best Canadian golfer? Nick Taylor. If he's in the field, you can always count that Nick Taylor obviously has a chance. So I would say he'll be our best Canadian if he's in the field.
Awesome. Thanks a lot. I really appreciate this. I'm back for another interview here at the Chilliwack Golf and Country Club. I've got one of their members. What's your name?
Avery.
Avery, I know is a golfer because I've seen her on the golf course. I believe she used to go to UFB.
I still do, yeah.
Still going to UFB?
Yeah.
She's awesome. She works for the course as well. She does sometimes the front desk when we check in for our tee times. And I know she's got more jobs here. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, absolutely. I work in the pro shop for most parts of my job. And then I also run all the tournaments, corporate member, and kind of anything else that happens here for tournament side of things. I run all that.
Wow, that's awesome. So, I'm loving Chilliwack. I've only been a member now for 2 of the 5 years I've been here because I got injured, so I was off for about 3 years. But I love the improvements the golf course has made. I think you guys are coming along. The greens are beautiful. I know sometimes I get frustrated because I'm hitting off a dirt section, but I know the grass is all coming.
Yes.
So that's really good. Otherwise, I just wanted to say thank you for coming to meet me. And I'm a big Bay Hill fan watching it this weekend. And I was wondering, I know you know your golf. So who do you think's going to win this weekend?
Probably the fan favorite would be Scotty, but I would probably say Ludwig. I'd give him a good run for it. He's been, he just came off a little win and he's kind of playing quite well, so I'll go for him.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate you coming to see me.
Yeah, no worries.
And hopefully, like I said, we'll see you on the golf course. Members, come out. This is a great golf course. In 2 years, this is going to be the prime golf course in the Fraser Valley. Do you agree?
Yeah, absolutely. We're on a trajectory for really positive things. So in the next few years, it should be really great.
Awesome. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
no worries.
Appreciate it. This is Opa out. Thank you.
Here's the old man who loves his sports and he won't shut up, but he knows his stuff. Every day.
So, we're going to talk some NHL hockey now. Big time right now. The Amazing Nations Cup that everybody got to watch just a couple weeks back. Now we're back to NHL action. It's getting exciting. We got the free agency right now. Trades being made between everybody, and there's some big trades out there. I was really unhappy to see JT Miller go. Pissed the crap out of me. I'm sorry, but I'm a big Miller fan. I think it was the worst thing the Canucks ever done. I really don't give a crap because I'm not really a Vancouver Canucks fan. I'm a Montreal Canadiens fan. Yeah, boo me as you will. I do love my Montreal Canadiens. I've been a fan 50 years. Can't give up. Remember, we're the last team to win a Stanley Cup. No other Canadian teams got that honor at the end. We're the last team to do it. And you Toronto fans, don't even think it. You're not even getting close to an NHL Stanley Cup. It's going to be a long time before that happens. But I should talk about it a bit. There were some big trades that happened already. Seth Jones going to the Florida Panthers. My stepson, Ron Dieterle, he works as a WHL linesman. He told me when he was doing Seattle Thunderbirds and watching Seth come up that he was going to be a great player in the NHL. He's a fantastic defenseman, and I think that helped Florida big time. Gives them another chance. Tkachuk is out, though, but rumor has it he's going to be back for the playoffs, hopefully for them. I personally don't think Florida has a chance. I think it's all the way Tampa Bay Lightning. I really feel they're strong. Their goaltending is playing way better. I don't care what anybody else says. I personally put my money on Tampa Bay Lightning to win the Stanley Cup. But anything can happen. Pettersson, I know he's on the trade rumors that Vancouver's going to let him go. I don't think they are. I wish they would because I think he's way overpriced. The guy does not deserve the contract he got. And I think it was the worst thing keeping him and letting Miller go. But anyways, enough back about the Vancouver Canucks. The other big news in the NHL right now, Alexander Ovechkin. Oh man, do I love that guy. I'm sorry for you Canadians. And I know a lot of you don't want him to beat Gretzky's record, but he's getting close. He's 10 goals away from tying it, 11 from breaking it. He's phenomenal. He is a great goal scorer, and nobody's going to put him down about being a great goal scorer. Yeah, maybe he's not Canadian, he's not Gretzky, but he is Alexander the Great. And I just think Ovechkin's fantastic. I wouldn't count out Washington either to be right up there. They got a great team this year. They're playing well. Their goaltending's being really hot. So I'm looking forward to seeing Washington if they round up going against Tampa Bay in the Eastern Conference. It could be very exciting to see those two play against each other. I don't see the same thing with Boston at all this year. They're just not the team they were. Florida, well, Florida's, like I said, they made a couple trades. They look really good, and I see Florida having a chance. So jump on the bandwagon for whatever team you want to. I'm a Montreal guy, and I'm going to pray for my team to get to the playoffs. I don't know if they're going to make it, but they're still up and coming. They're getting better and better, and hopefully one day they're going to be back up on as one of the powerhouses in the NHL. It's tough with the Canadian market, but I don't know. Toronto seems to keep buying players, even though it does them no good at all. Nothing. Toronto does nothing with all these. Every year they buy these players, and they don't get nowhere. So I don't think they're doing anything. Edmonton Oilers fans, I don't think so. I watched last night's game, and oh my God, come on. Anaheim Ducks beating them 6-2. That's pretty bad, Edmonton, in your own building. You need goaltending. Everybody's told you need goaltending for all these years. Well, if you don't get it, you ain't going nowhere. So, as for the NHL, get ready. Playoffs are going to be coming around the bend soon. It's going to be exciting. Lots of good hockey coming on. And enjoy it, okay? Go Montreal Canadiens.
Here's the old man who loves his sports and he won't shut up, but he knows his stuff. Every day.
So, you can see I'm back and I'm wearing my baseball stuff. I love my Toronto Blue Jays. Getting ready for another big season. I was disappointed last year. Almost felt I wanted to give up on them. I don't know. Lots of injuries last year and just not overall. Just wasn't there. John Schneider, can't stand him as a manager. Just wish they'd get rid of this guy. But they seem to believe in him. I don't know why. The only thing he's ever done successful is being in the minors when he was a GM manager there. He was fine. But I don't think he's major league level. And I don't know. The Blue Jays believe in him. I don't. Well, he is my manager, so I got to stick with it, whether I like it or not. I feel the team's going to have a good year, though. They've got some potential. They got Dalton Varsho playing center field. I think he's an amazing center fielder, one of the best in the game. His hitting has to get a little bit better, but I feel he's going to be quite better this year. He's got his game going, and he's in his third or fourth year with the Blue Jays now. So I'm looking forward to him doing well. Vladdy didn't sign the contract. Disappointed in him that they didn't get a contract signed for him. But I know Vladdy's going to have a great year. I just believe in him a lot. Bo Bichette, coming off all the injuries last year, he's looking for a big payday, so he's got to produce. I think if he shows what he can do like he did a couple years back, that helps a lot. That helps the whole team when he's hitting well, because it puts him in probably the number 2 spot or number 4 spot and gets Guerrero with there as well. I don't know. It's going to be interesting. Pitching. We've got our regular pitchers. We added Max Scherzer this year. He's a good pitcher, but he's a little old in the tooth. Don't know if he's going to be there for us in the long run. If he gives us, say, 12 wins, I'd be shocked, but I believe if he could, it would help us a long ways. I don't know. I just predict the Los Angeles Dodgers to take it again. They've spent so much money. I don't understand the Blue Jays. You cannot tell me they don't have the money to spend for these players. Their Canadian market, whether it's an American or Canadian, they've got the money. And I don't care what anybody says. I've seen the stats. Toronto's got to shell out for the big name players. If they don't, they're never going to get back to being on top. Okay, so all you Toronto Blue Jay fans, stick with me. I'll keep cheering with them. I'll be going down to Seattle and catching the Blue Jays play the Mariners like I always do. Cheer my Blue Jays on in front of all those Mariner fans. And I hope to see Blue Jay fans out there that I recognize. We'll be doing some interviews on that when they come down. Let's have a good year, Blue Jays. Please, make me happy. I usually get off work, usually 3:30, come home, 4 o'clock, putting on the TV. Want to enjoy the Blue Jays with a nice cold glass of beer. Make it a fun year for me. Come on, Blue Jays. Have some fun and make it fun for me. Okay? Ciao.
Here's the old man who loves his sports, and he won't shut up, but he knows his stuff. Every day on the back.
So, you know how I love the Minnesota Vikings, and I sometimes think there's no need to talk about football, but football's back in the news right now. Free agency. They just had the combines for all these young college players, and now we got free agency. My personal talk about my Vikings again, Sam Darnold. Are we going to sign him? Well, we didn't sign him. We didn't hold him to the franchise. So we're going to see what we do. I don't know personally what the Vikings are going to do as an organization and myself. For me, get rid of him. I don't want him there. I didn't think he proved himself. Fine. Regular season, yeah. 2 biggest games of the year. Even if he would have played well, we would have kept him, I think. But no. I'm sorry. Shit the bed. Blew it. Bombs. Just busted. No good. You know what? J.J. McCarthy. I know it was only 1 preseason game last year and he got hurt, but he looks good. And I know this guy wants to be the quarterback for the Minnesota Vikings. We got him cheap right now still. He's not going to cost us a lot. We need to shore up the offensive line a bit. So I'm looking forward to him, hoping they do something. They don't get a good draft pick because they had a good season, so they got to make it worthwhile. Minnesota's got some high signings they got to do in the defense. They're pretty good on the wide receivers and everything like that. Other news, of course, in the NFL, we got Saquon Barkley just signed a massive contract with the Philadelphia Eagles. $40 million a year makes him the highest running back in the league now, past Christian McCaffrey. So that's big. I don't like to hear when Philadelphia does big because they're in our and the NFC side, so that's going to hurt me. But it's okay. He's a great player. He earned it. I personally thought Saquon should have been the MVP of the league, and I think he was just robbed of that title. Now we're going to Max Crosby. Signs a new contract with the Las Vegas Raiders. I knew Max would be there for a long time. He's a great end rusher, great player. Hopefully he's going to make that team a little bit better. Aaron Rodgers, curious to see where he's going to go. I personally would like to see him with the Raiders. I think that'd be a good fit for him. Pete Carroll, good coach. They could work out well together. You never know. I don't think he's going to the Giants. I was disappointed to see Matthew Stafford sign, because if he would have been free, I would have loved him with the Vikings. But it's going to be interesting. There's a lot of free agencies going around with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Have to make some decisions. A lot of teams have some free agents out there that are interesting signings. So, NFL, you're still in my heart. I'm still talking about them. Come on, Vikings. Do some good stuff in the offseason. I want that championship. I'm old. I need the championship. Please, give it to me before I pass away. I'm a lifelong Viking fan. Please, give it to me. Okay, that's enough for NFL talk. We got lots more. We'll come right back with another episode of something else. Okay? Out.
Here's the old man who loves his sports, and he won't shut up, but he knows his stuff. Every day on the back.
So, Opa's got a big weekend this weekend. I got my little tournament. We're going with our poker buddies. It's going to be a lot of fun. We, of course, are called the Stable of Donkeys, Addicted Poker Players. I love it. I always get a kick out of talking to people about poker, because it is technically, I think, a card game, but a lot of people, it is on the sports network. So I don't know how you feel about it. I love the game. It's a big tournament this weekend. We got 2 tables, about 17, 18 guys. I need the chips. Chips have got to be there this weekend. Need to win some money. I'm looking at a lot of pocket aces. Come on, I need them. I'm going to be interviewing some of the guys on the poker group this weekend, and I'll be giving you the results of how I did on the tournament on next show. But I just want to get everybody to wish Opa luck this weekend. I need it. Cards got to fly my way. Come on, pocket aces. I need them. It's going to be a lot of fun. So this is Opa again. I'm glad I'm back on the air. We're going to have interviews again, like I said, with some of my poker buddies regarding sports and how they did in the tournament and everything. So that'll be a lot of fun next week. Also, I'm going to have some interviews more with basically basketball. We didn't talk much about basketball today, but we'll be getting into basketball next week. Jimmy Butler and my boys from Golden State, they're doing good. I think they've lost 1 game since I last talked to you, since the Jimmy Butler deal. And they've moved up. They're in the playoffs already right now. I know a lot of people are talking about the Lakers, but my boys are going to do it. So go Golden State. Otherwise, wish Opa luck again at the poker tournament. And this is Opa out. I'll see you next weekend.
Here's the old man who loves his sports, and he won't shut up, but he knows his stuff. Every day on the back.